happy that you joined us on this bus tour. You know, I was elected to the House in 1994. I'm Marilyn Musgrave from Colorado. I served in Congress for 3 terms. But you know, from the first day that I was elected, I had a goal, and that goal was to defund Planned Parenthood at the state level, at the federal level, at every level. Let's applaud that. Defund Planned Parenthood. So here we are this morning, and I know Leonard Boswell, the congressman, and we are demanding today that he does the right thing. In the continuing resolution, we need the congressman to stand up for the precious unborn children, for the women, for the young girls, for the taxpayers, and we are asking him, we are demanding that he defund Planned Parenthood. You know, this is really a David and Goliath moment. You know, here we are standing here this morning, and God bless you for coming on your own time, taking time out from work and family and all the responsibilities that you have. But Planned Parenthood is very different from us. A $1 billion organization, billion with a B, able to send their employees to events like this, just send them, not have to take time out from their family and their responsibilities. And this $1 billion organization, and here I am standing with Lila Rose. I mean, Lila, your courage is just means so much to me. Many of us have been in the pro-life movement for years and years and years, and this infusion of young people that are pro-life, that will do what you are doing to expose the hellish things that go on inside of these so-called clinics, is just horrifying to the people around this nation. And let's recognize Lila Rose now in live action for their work and thank them. You know, sometimes when we in the pro-life movement get discouraged, God sends us just what we need at the very right time. And that's what you have done, Lila. Planned Parenthood has gotten by portraying themselves as an organization that serves women, and they even say, and families. Can you imagine? That is so brazen for them to say that. But this $1 billion organization has a beginning that they don't like to talk about. You know, their founder, Margaret Sanger, was a eugenist. She talked about members of the minority community being human weeds, and she didn't think they should reproduce. This is the evil origins of Planned Parenthood that the pro-abortion crowd doesn't want to talk about, but it really lets us know what Planned Parenthood began and how it has continued. And you know, when they talk about services to women and family, Planned Parenthood now requires all of its affiliates to provide abortion. Planned Parenthood is not about choice, it's about abortion. Planned Parenthood is not about helping women and girls. And Lila, your work showed us what really goes on in these so-called clinics when Planned Parenthood employees were all too willing to aid and abet sex traffickers. They're all too willing to hide statutory rape. You know, when the man posing as the pimp said some of the girls are like 14 or 15, it's like, no problem, just don't do anything that will trigger mandatory reporting. You know, it's just a shocking look at what goes on inside of a $1 billion organization that is all about taking our tax dollars and having us cooperate with these kinds of activities. Planned Parenthood has gotten by with so much, but now the nation can see what goes on inside of these facilities. Planned Parenthood received over $360 million of our tax dollars, hard-earned tax dollars, mothers and fathers working, paying taxes to cooperate with these kinds of activities. Planned Parenthood took the lives of over 330,000 unborn children. The effect of that loss of life is immeasurable. Every one of those precious little lives, intrinsic value. And we don't know what they were going to contribute. We don't know the gifts and the blessings that they were going to bring into this world. But they never had the opportunity. And again, Planned Parenthood used our tax dollars to take the lives of those innocent unborn children. We have much work to do. We need to educate people around us. We need to let them see what goes on. ExposePlannedParenthood.com. If you haven't seen the videos, if you haven't shown the videos to your friends and your fellow people in church, show them exactly what goes on inside of these clinics. I am so proud to be here today with Lila Rose. I'm also so thankful that pro-life activists showed up today to stand for defunding of Planned Parenthood. We have Jennifer Bowen. She's the executive director of Iowa Right to Life. We have Concerned Women for America, director here, Tamara Scott, Maggie DeWitty, Iowans for Life, and Jennifer Chaplin, and she's a local pro-life activist. Thank you all for coming. We're going to hear from these other speakers today. We have our goal before us. In the continuing resolution before the United States Congress, we are calling on Leonard Boswell to defund Planned Parenthood. At a time in our country where we have this moral crisis and we also have a fiscal crisis, it is exactly the right time to defund Planned Parenthood. We'll hear from Lila Rose next.